Bad neighbours. Well, that is a concept I am completely unfamiliar with, as all of my neighbours are absolutely great. I love them, in fact. I wouldn't even call them neighbours, I would call them friends. Dear friends. In fact, we get on extremely well. It's not at all awkward. I see them every day, we have plenty to chat about, and I am delighted that they're in my life. Bad Neighbours 2 is obviously the follow-up to Bad Neighbours 1, which I'll admit I actually quite liked. The basic concept of this one is that Chloe Grace Moretz starts a sorority next door, and Seth Rogen and Byrne find themselves in the exact same situation that they did before, only this time the ante's been so well and truly upped that they need to draft in returning frat boy Zac Efron to help deal with it. I know movies have to concern themselves with important things like, plot, but I think Zac Efron exists in this movie solely to remind us that puberty works well for some, and others, not so much. It may not be the most inspiring film, but I definitely walked away with this with a new life goal. I did not know it until now, but I really need my life to get to a point when I can walk into a silent room full of people, click my fingers and start a dance party. Most of the stars of the first one are back, and there are a few really funny cameos too, including the world's least professional estate agents, or realtors to the Yanks. Broad City fans will be pleased to see both Abby Jacobson and Hannibal Buress, although both are ridiculously underused and I wish their roles had been expanded. Hannibal Buress is one of, if not my actual favourite stand-up. Everything he does is hilarious and was without a doubt one of the funniest bits of the first film. I guess his profile has risen drastically since then, but it seems a shame to have such a goldmine and not use it. The actors are well suited to the roles and all are game for a laugh, although some of the jokes are a little bit too needlessly gross, and some of them sound like they were literally the first thing that came to the writer's mind. I'm not sure if there's a lot of improv going on here like in a Judd Apatow film, but some of the jokes sound like they took about 2 seconds to think up. Also, they may just be callbacks, but a lot of the jokes in this are completely recycled from the first one. However, with that being said, the jokes come so thick and fast that if you're not laughing at one thing, you'll be laughing at something else a few seconds later. Tonally, it is way off though. I maintain that comedies, as long as they're actually funny, don't have to strive to convey a higher sentiment or a message, but in this, it seems to repeatedly crowbar in a weird feminist vibe, but like, really badly. It tries very, very hard to convey something, but I don't think it actually knows what. With all the gender inequality in Hollywood at the moment, there's a gaping space for a skilled writer to deliver a script that deals with the very real issues of today, but this isn't it. Unfortunately, their message of empowerment doesn't ever get more intelligent than one character saying bros before hoes, and another responding with, don't say hoes, that's not cool anymore. I'm all for getting a deserved message out to the masses, but the inconsistency of his delivery just makes it slightly scattershot, and it doesn't feel genuine. I mean, you could almost take it as a commentary on how sensitive people are and how easily offended people are these days, but it's just not good enough to be a parody. If you look at some of the other movies that all male writers of Bad Neighbours 2 have penned, there's no denying these are legitimately hilarious A-list comedy movies, but inclusive and inoffensive? Absolutely not. You've got to wonder if they were feeling the pressure to be politically correct and this was their response. If you want to talk about feminist issues, don't pick a movie where literally within the first 2 minutes we have one character vomiting into another's mouth. There's something to be said about movies that are just funny for the sake of being funny, and I kind of wish that's what this is stuck to, as it's arguably at its weakest when it tries to be more. You're going to forget about most of it almost as soon as you leave the cinema, but it is consistently funny and I laughed out loud on more than one occasion, so I'm going to give Bad Neighbours 2 3 popcorns. Thanks very much for watching my review of Bad Neighbours 2. If you liked this video, I'd really appreciate it if you shared it with a friend. Are you and your friends thinking of seeing this? Boom! Send it to that WhatsApp group you're all in and see if it sways your decision. Subscribe if you want to check out some other videos, and I will see you next time.